Good morning, everyone. Good morning, EmpowerHer Oasis. I just wanted to stop by for a second because as we embark upon a new year, new goals, new dreams, new plans, new goals, new opportunities, I just wanted to stop by to remind you one of the things we need to do is we need to prepare the way for 2025. What inspired me with this message is that I was reading Matthew chapter 3, and it was talking about how John the Baptist was out in the wilderness. You know the story. And he was telling people to prepare the way for the Lord. And how do you prepare the way, John said? He said to repent and to be baptized. And so it made me think about that anytime we have a goal or anytime we're on a mission to do something, we have to prepare the way. So I know that at the beginning of the new year, everybody, again, have their new goals and things that they want to accomplish in 2025. But I want you to pause and I want you to ask yourself, are you preparing the way to be successful? Are you preparing the way to achieve those goals? And so I quickly want to share with you 5 things that you can do in 2025 to prepare the way. The first thing you need to do is to define your goals. Just be very specific and define what it is you're trying to do. Don't just say, I'm trying to lose weight in 2025. No, I need to lose 50 pounds. No, I need to get my cholesterol down below this level. No, I need to go to counseling this year, this many times a year, twice a month, once a month, once every other month. Be specific when you are defining your goals. In other words, set clear, precise goals. The second thing you need to do, you need to cultivate a supportive environment. Trust me, all skin folks ain't kin folks, and everybody smiling in your face ain't your friend. And so sometimes we have to be very careful who we share our goals, our dreams, our plans with, because remember, sometimes when God is calling us to do something, it wasn't a conference call. Or even when we have our own dreams and desires. Sometimes for other people that likes to box God, put God in a box, those things seem unreachable. So they tend to downplay, or girl, you can't do that, or girl, you trying to do too much of this, that, and that. Make sure that you cultivate an environment that's supportive. So that means being careful about who's in your circle. That means when you're trying to achieve your goals, just say, for instance, you're trying to write a book. Have you created an environment in your home or a space in your home that you can have that quiet time to think and to write and to do what you need to do to get that book or that business plan started? So make sure you cultivate an atmosphere that is conducive for what you are trying to do. The second thing is you need to embrace flexibility. That's one of the things that I've learned as a nurse. When you're in the nursing game, you have to learn to be flexible because things can change in the blink of an eye. And so even though you may be clear in setting your goals and you may have a supportive environment, sometimes things may change. They may not go as planned. So you have to be flexible in being willing to change. Oh, I wanted to do it this way, but I may have to do it this way. Okay, so making sure that you are flexible to change in our journey, and just being adaptable, being open-minded, and then that way when those unexpected challenges come, we're able to navigate through them. And then the next thing we need to do, something else that I have learned, even as you're starting a business that I have, a nonprofit organization where I give scholarships to nursing students. Y'all know I have a lot of irons in the fire. But the reason I'm able to be successful in those things is because I have strengthened my connection with people. So when I started my truck business, I can't tell you how many truck drivers that I talked to, owner, operator, truck drivers. When I started my nonprofit, I talked to women who already had nonprofits up and running and that was successful. I went talk to a consultant. And so strengthening your connections, because sometimes when you connect with people who are already doing it, they can save you a lot of heartache and pain. They can tell you the roads to navigate. They can tell you where the dead end roads are. And so I think I shared that with you all in one of my videos about starting a trucking business. One of the things that they said to me was, you got to have a lot of capital built up because it's not going to just be up and running like you think. It's going to take you at least 6 months, so have that much capital saved up. So that wasn't a surprise to me. But had I not made those connections, I wouldn't have been able to do that. And then the fifth thing that you need to do is commit to continuous learning. So whatever you do, keep learning. If you're trying to be a speaker, go take some speaking classes. If you're trying to be a singer, take some classes on that. Even as a nurse of 14 years, I still go to I still go to webinars online. I go to seminars face to face. I read books to stay on top of what I'm already doing, because one thing I know about science is always changing. Evidence-based is always changing. So you have to be committed to continuing to learn, continuing to grow. So continuous learning. So just to sum up, make sure you define your goals. Make sure they're specific. Make sure they're clear. We like to call them in nursing SMART goals. Specific, measurable. Can I go back and measure them? Are they achievable? And then do they have a time frame? So we call them SMART goals. Cultivate a supportive environment, embrace flexibility, strengthen our connections, and then commit to continuous learning. And so that's all I have for you today, EmpowerHer Oasis. And as I always say, be blessed and be empowered.